Hi, I'm Lauren Gray Hawkins. Join me as we go behind the scenes of outdoor education to meet the programs and people who make sure that all students have the opportunity to learn about and explore our environment.
It's important for kids to be out in the environment because if you learn about the environment when you're young, you might want to learn more about it when you're older and try to make a difference.
Until they really get to see it in action and apply it, I don't think that they fully grasp it and realize that they can be the change makers, that they're the stewards for the environment. To be able to go out there and teach their friends and their parents and other teachers. So I think that outdoor education, it's letting the kids be the change makers and develop action plans that are going to lead to change.
I think learning outside would help you not just math, but it has math to do with what things eat, and it shows you about the environment.
It was a good opportunity for the kids to get down and dirty without getting in trouble, and for them to actually learn about how to keep the Chesapeake clean.
I didn't really know what it would be like. I thought it was just a field trip, but then when we got there, if you looked around, we got to do so many things that we haven't done before, and I got really excited, and I want to go again.
I think Arlington Echo was amazing because I never seen their bunk beds there in their cabins. I learned a lot, and my favorite station, it was canoeing because I got to go down the Indian Creek, and I also got to see the blue heron.
I liked the planning, but I also liked when we got to go into the woods because I got to see different species of butterflies and trees and just a bunch of different plants, and I thought it was really cool.
And first we planted, and Miss Emily, I believe that's her name, she showed us how to dig and put the plants in, and then we went to go test the water through microscopes, and we saw a lot of living organisms there.
I love to stay overnight because I liked going in the cabins and at nighttime when we did the night hike. And also when we sang campfire songs with our friends and made s'mores, it was really fun to do that, and when we played charades.
My favorite part was the digging and planting because I like doing that, especially because me and my mom used to do it all the time.
It's really fun because you can make new friends and you can hang out with some of your old friends that you have.
So they'll come, they give us a lesson plan, like I said. They are really good about emailing in any questions we have. They're so great with getting back to us and making sure it works for all of us, because there's 3 6th grade science teachers, and they even made it so that our inclusive classroom could go on the trip too. So they got to do everything that the rest of the 6th graders got to, which was great for them. I know they really enjoyed it. So they make our lives a lot easier to get it done.
They know, that we're classroom teachers and we have a lot going on. So from the very beginning of the planning process, they are there to guide us through. They provide us with a folder, a binder of information and they outline it. Do this at week 10, do this at week 8, do this at week 6. So they can't make the planning part of it any easier.
I can't say enough good things about the staff. They're always willing to work with our staff. It's become a tradition now, the 4th grade overnight field trip. But 2 years ago, when we hadn't done it before, there was a lot of nervousness. But the staff, walked hand by hand, direction by direction, so that the staff had the confidence in order to say, yes, we can do this trip.
It's important to learn about the environment because we only have one world, and if we spend it all on junk, then we won't have any other worlds to live in.
We can compost fruits,
and different stuff like newspaper, and that turns into soil, which makes it richer soil, and then we can make it all over the place.
It is important for parents to learn about the environment because who knows, they might not know as much as they do know now, and they can find out more ways to help it.
I think it's important to learn about the environment so you know how to help the environment because when you don't know a lot about the environment, you might do something that you think is helping the environment, but it's really harming the environment.
I would say that it gives students a chance to see what's out there and how we could help, and like how they can see how fun it is outside, not just to stay inside, because that's kind of a problem right now, that we stay inside too much on our electronics.
The difference between learning at Arlington Echo and school is at Arlington Echo you have more of hands-on learning instead of just pencil and paper and books.
It's just a new way for them to see it. I mean, I could stand in front of them all day long explaining, oh, we need to help the environment, but them actually going outside and doing it, it's even different than just doing a lab. It's hands-on, but it's different location. They get to do more. They're really seeing that they're impacting. And I think it's good for them. They left saying like, oh, we just help the environment. We're really helping other people.
Not every student, lives around water, has a chance to get near water. So I would think anytime they have a chance to get around water, they should go in it or at least explore it, because then they can know more about the bay and just the water in general and the animals.
The amount of knowledge that our kids walk away with from their 2 days at Arlington Echo, it's more than I could cover in an entire marking period.
I would say that it's really awesome, and don't be worried about spending the night because you'll just get through with all of your friends, and once you wake up it's like really awesome because you do more activities in the morning.
The laughter and learning and the team building that our students have had the opportunity to go in the beginning of the year. And it's truly like magical. They come back and they're ready to be change makers, to take good care of the environment.
I would tell a friend that they need to plant trees. They need to not pollute the water. They need to not be afraid to make a change.